Gabos. The name of the game is Gabos. Game ain't based on sympathy. If you got sympathy in this spot, you ain't gonna never make it. You gonna never make it.
Hello and welcome back to Gabos Sports. You can see a big old smile on Boodz face there, which can only mean one thing. The mighty Arsenal beat Manchester City. Not just beat Manchester City, I mean, Pep Guardiola has got a lot of thinking to do this Monday afternoon as he ponders over what to do in the last hours of the transfer deadline day. I've got a reduced panel this Monday due to injuries and fatigue. I've already mentioned him. I'll mention him once again. Big Boodz in the building.
Yes. What are you saying? Stay humble, eh?
And the one, the only, probably the only Manchester United and QPR representative in the world. And we've got him here exclusive on Gabos Sports. Isa joins us from a tropical location.
What's going on? Bro, you guys, yeah, you'll never learn. You'll never, ever learn.
What do you mean?
Bro, the talk I've been hearing since yesterday's result, unbelievable.
Well, I mean, okay, can you elaborate on some of the talk that you've been hearing, just for the viewers at home?
I mean, listen, you guys beat City, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You beat a very, very depleted City team.
Mm-hmm.
Before, remember in the last video, I said, if Arsenal don't beat City and they lose to City, Arteta should get sacked. Do you remember I said that?
Mm-hmm. I remember you said that, yes.
Based on that game yesterday, you can understand why, right?
Okay.
Hey, listen, why? By the way, can I tell you something?
Why? Just say yes or no.
Bro, you saw what I posted on TikTok after the game, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Okay.
And what did I do after the game? I told all the Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
I told all the Arsenal fans who are dancing and twerking it. I don't want to name any names, but all the guys who are celebrating and doing backflips and all the rest of it, that we've been here before. When the pressure's off and nobody gives a shit anymore and the hopes are hanging on by a thread and we lost it, that's when Arsenal come out to play. When the pressure's on and it actually means something, yeah, and we have to go and beat them at Etihad to really lay down a marker, we shit the bed. So for me, this it's good for the young kids, Wanyeri, whatever his name is, Lewis Skelly, for them to get their moment, to get their shine, to get the accolades, to get the props. But Arteta don't really get no props from me, bro, because the season, as far as I'm concerned, is done. D-U-N, done. I can see Booty pondering. Okay, please.
So, if you had lost yesterday,
yeah.
Imagine you had lost. What would your take be on Arteta? Based on the same City team that showed up yesterday.
Bro, you can see we won.
I don't care if you won. I'm asking you.
And we won, and the caption ain't changed.
Did you agree with my take last week?
I think we should sack him now. I've seen enough. I have seen enough. Thank you for the kids. Get out of town. Bring me someone serious. Bring me someone who can take these guys to the promised land. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear no excuses no more, man. Nothing's going to change my opinion now at this point. I've seen enough. Bar him somehow, some way, lifting either the champs or the Prem this season. I don't want to hear no excuse. I don't want to hear, oh yeah, all the injuries and the context and no, it's not. I've given him the time now. That's it. I'm not saying I'm saying at the end of the season, if we're not champions of something, ma'a salama. Boodz, you've been quiet, man. You've been uncharacteristically quiet here, man, and it's making me feel nervous.
I've heard both two fucking waffle heads go at it, sucking each other off. You, as an Arsenal fan, This is what I hate. You know, Arsenal fans, yeah, this
Yeah.
brother depleted City, a very depleted City. Can you name the players that were missing, please?
It's not about the players that miss it. Even the
No.
players who are
A
playing.
very depleted City. You stated a very depleted City. Name the players.
Rodri, one of the key players.
Okay,
De Bruyne
Saka.
on the bench. Ruben Diaz.
De Bruyne.
Edison. What?
Bro, Edison. All right, those three players. That's it. Rodri. Yeah, you're pretending that you didn't know he was out until newsflash. The game.
Whether I knew or not, is he an integral part of a City team in any season going in?
It's Saka.
No, Rodri's much more important to a team than Saka.
Okay, so why didn't you not predict this? Blamming.
Predict what?
Predict us blamming them.
Nobody
on the panel. Nobody on the panel. Nobody on the panel in the group chat predicted an Arsenal win, let alone an Arsenal blamming. Yeah. So this Arsenal fan here, yeah, that lets every other rival fan dictate what his emotions are, brother. No Arsenal fan, you talking about, oh yeah, Arsenal fans now, the things I've heard. Every Arsenal fan ain't on that, bro. What, you can't celebrate a win now? You can't celebrate a win, brother. You were celebrating. You were telling me, huh?
I personally, based on your season now, and how far away you are from Liverpool,
yeah,
and how your club is and how your club is moving in the transfer window, I don't think there's anything you should be celebrating right now, personally.
Well, everyone was celebrating last night. Everyone still had a bit of hope that they would do something on deadline day, brother. Man United fans cannot tell me, brother, you lot, every time you do anything, you lot are in 13th, 14th place. If you, bro, you are 2-0 down at fucking at Old Trafford to Crystal Palace, and you're blinded like, oh, Agate, he's such a wonderful player. You don't tell me, you cannot tell me, bro, you cannot tell me, yeah, how I should celebrate or when I should celebrate. You, man, have been down in the dumps, yeah, for the past 50 fucking years. I don't know how long it's been now, yeah, outside the top four. You celebrate these meaningless dubs, and you're coming here with
what dub did you celebrate?
Bro, you
what
celebrate.
Dub did you celebrate?
Huh?
We won an FA Cup. I didn't celebrate. We won a League Cup. I didn't celebrate.
You didn't celebrate.
So what dubs are we celebrating? Tell me.
Bro.
Hang on. Isa.
Bro,
Stop the cap.
Stop
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. That is pure cap. I didn't celebrate. Bro, I was watching you knee slide on concrete after Mainu scored that goal, bro. You're telling me about I didn't celebrate. Oh, Kobe Mainu. Poor player.
Bro,
No.
Season, they finished 8th. I remember Wolves, the comeback. Man, them were going crazy, bro. Again, when we're having a punch up with mid-table Wolves, last minute winner, people are going crazy. Now we can't celebrate. We can't celebrate. Just because you are in a moody old time and you don't watch your team no more and no one gives a shit about your team, doesn't mean we can't celebrate, bro. And
bro, you can celebrate. You can celebrate. I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to help you. There's nothing to celebrate. If you're an Arsenal fan right now, there is no, bro. All it is you got 3 points. That's it.
Okay.
There's nothing else to celebrate, bro. All that's gonna happen now. You've gone into the deadline day is gonna go by. You're gonna get no centre forward in. Are you gonna win silverware this year? Definitely not. What have you got left? You're basically out of one of the cups. Newcastle are sending you packing. The Premier League, Liverpool have run away with it. Champions League going to be difficult. What's his name? Arteta's trying to sign another central midfielder for the summer. In Zubamendi.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I wouldn't say run. By the way, I hear fans saying Liverpool run away with it all the time. Now, I personally think they're going to win it, but run away with it at this point in time is still brazy talk, bro. Because even the game in hand that they have is Everton at Goodison, who have won 4 on the bounce since Moyes has come back, and now they've got them next week, Wednesday night or Tuesday night under the floodlights. Last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison.
Brother.
Cold, windy evening.
Listen, yeah. Arsenal, all right, Liverpool, they're going to win it, whatever. But you two, I don't give a shit if you're an Arsenal fan, you got to pray that Arsenal will win this. And I'm going to open
Why would I do that?
Because I'm gonna kill you, bro. The way you've been moving, yeah. This
Bro, by the way, I'm gonna be
rhetoric, and you,
bro.
15, Crystal Palace, yeah. You've been talking away. I haven't heard a person louder than this brother at the bottom here, yeah. And think, bro, every prediction he makes for Arsenal goes to shit, yeah. He was talking like we were gonna get blammed by City. It was gonna be a boring game.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I predicted 2-2.
You predicted 2-2, and you said that if anyone was gonna win, it was gonna be City. So when Arsenal win, you don't get to tell me what I get to say or feel, bruv.
Feel happy by all means. Celebrate. You do the yoga pose on TikTok. Go for it. No problem.
Yeah.
That's not gonna win you silverware.
I will.
Oh, listen, boys. I would love to see this go the whole 12 rounds, but as the ref, I'm going to step in quickly. I want to talk about the actual game itself. All right. So obviously, we come out the blocks hot. The press is pressing. I think it was Rice who managed to secure the interception that led to Odegaard's goal. I want to hear Boodzy's view on the actual game itself, like what you watched. Like, was it Arsenal's best performance this season? Was it City crumbling? I mean, obviously they shipped 4 goals in the second half against PSG only days ago. Yeah. Was it more Arsenal being outstanding than it was City crumbling? What was your view of the game?
I think, bro, the reason why I said we were gonna blame these man, the only thing that surprised me is that we put those chances away. I knew that we were going to have plenty. I've watched these man for the whole season. I know what they're on. And that midfield, I don't know, this brother, I don't know what game he was watching, what City's been watching to predict a 2-2 draw this season. Bro, they have washed guys. And this Foden, brother, is the biggest fraud in the game. I'm done now, bro. Like, I'm being dead serious, bro. He is a fraud. He's a bum of a player. He's only a GA guy. If he doesn't offer GA, he's awful. But in regards to the game, we started off well, pressing high, and then Arsenal went into their shoulders. Arteta told people, "Well, get back, whatever." I think the worst thing they could have done, was score against us, because that gave us the impetus to just go and blame them. I think the midfield was awful. To a man, there wasn't one person, and he's talking about KDB being missing. KDB is washed, my brother. He's been missing for the whole season for a reason. This season was a testimonial year just to give claps to the fans. He thought it was going to be an easy ride. Bro, he hasn't been playing the whole year for a reason. He's done. He's cooked. He's finished. Kovacic.
When he came on, he was absolutely cheeks as well. He was the invisible man.
Season. He's been cheeks the whole season.
Yeah, but they haven't replaced him. He's better.
Yeah, but boy, what you knew this before the game. This is the thing I told you before the game. I said, don't come to me and tell me City are washed when you're predicting a 2-2 draw. Don't. You can't come to me and tell me these men are washed, these men are da-da-da-da. You knew the lineup. We went through the lineup in the preview.
I didn't have Stones starting, and Stones had a horrific game.
Now, what you want to?
Who did you have starting? Who did you have starting?
Diaz, the elite centre back to start. International.
Well, hang on. You had Nurmagomedov starting. And you think he would have been you think he's better than Stones?
I genuinely think he would have done better than Stones in that game. Stones was literally at fault for 3 or 4 of the goals.
Brother. Oh, listen, man. I know you hate us. I know you hate Arsenal.
Or even Guardiola. Play him at centre back.
Yeah.
Play Guardiola at centre back.
And then who they play wing back? Rico Lewis.
Rico Lewis, yes, exactly. Stones
listen,
is
bro,
washed.
You've lost your marbles.
Stones is washed, bro. He's washed. He's at fault for 4 of the goals.
Bro, I'm telling you, Isa, you see that whole squad. You pick the lineup. You and Pep could have sat down and picked that lineup. They're getting blamed. They're always getting blamed, no matter the 11, bro. They're washed.
Bro, listen,
that's why I said if Arsenal don't beat them, Arteta should get sacked.
Bro, they could have Stones, they could have John Bones Jones, they could have Patrick Mahomes, bro. Arsenal still scoring 5 in that game. All right. So I like for me, like what Boodzy, this was less about having faith in City and more not having faith in Arsenal. So I have to, even though I think the celebrations are a bit. I'm not going to do the celebration police thing, even though I already have. All right, I could retract my statement if I could, but like, this would have been so much better if we topped it off by signing some, like keeping the positive momentum, you know, because like everyone's talking about the 5 goals we scored, but what I'm focusing on is the Kai Havertz miss, because if the team don't spread the cheeks like City every week, and it's a game of very, very fine margins, and a guy has 20 minutes to line up a shot on target and he misses it like that, which is what we've seen week in and week out for 5 months now so far, and we're not addressing it, bro. I don't know what to say. I know it's going to come back to bite us on the arse when we play a big game in the Champions League and there's 2 shots on target in the whole game, and both of those shots fall on Kai Havertz's shoulders, and then all of a sudden, see you later. Oh yeah, no, we're saving up all of our money for Isak in the summer. Bro, I've been hearing the same shit, that we've been. Bro, the amount of savings we should have accrued by now. Yeah, we should be able to buy the whole Premier League. We should be able to buy all 20 clubs. We should be able to buy the Championship League. But every summer, same thing. Oh yeah, I saw a hilarious tweet the other day. I shared it, and it said Arsenal fans are always trying to explain things, and it just resonated with me on such a deep level. Because if you go on Twitter, if you go on Instagram, it's always also going on. Don't Aston Villa have PSR problems, and therefore they might have to sell Watkins just to balance the books. And then some guy's got a 40-page accounting essay where he's gone through every transaction Villa have made in 40 years to try and work out how exactly the amount we've offered is exactly the amount they need to balance their books, and so the deal must be happening. And then we've got another guy who's tracking the clouds to see which private jets have taken off from Birmingham, and we've got another guy on the streets taking photos of number plates that might possibly spell out Watkins, right? And we've just got a collection of nerds in the fan base. So when people go, Egal lets other fan bases affect his mindset. No, I let our fan base affect our mindset, because our fan base is full of the biggest dweebs in the history of the entire sport. And so when we see wins like this, is fantastic. Oh yeah, the highlight reels. There's grown men who've got Miles Lewis Skelly celebrations already tattooed on their shoulders, bruv. And you're telling me that we support a serious footballing organization. I guarantee we're going to go to Newcastle in a couple of days. It's going to be the same shit, different day. Kai Havertz missing open goals and Martinelli dribbling into the away changing room. So that's why I'm not getting too gassed.
Okay. I agree with the striker thing, or the forward in general. We should have we should have followed up the win with a signing. That would have wrapped it up nicely. But I don't want to dwell on that too much. I think we need to talk about the kids, like Miles Lewis Skelly and Waneri, just quickly before we end the Arsenal chat. Bro, I know you said it's dub that doesn't matter, X, Y, Z and the other, but bro, these 2 kids, bro, they're looking silly, man. I just want to hear what you got to say about them.
Listen, man, I know. I was gonna say Waneri, whatever his name. I don't even know how to fuck pronounce his name yet, but whatever his name is, he's gonna get the plaudits for that cutting and beautiful curler. But bro, Miles Lewis Kelly is just like, it's like he's been here forever already. Like for me, Calafiori, Zinchenko, Tomiyasu, all of those guys are, and I'm not being reactionary, I'm just talking about like what I've seen so far from this guy. He can do it all. He's a guy who can, like, don't know how Zinchenko drops into midfield. Skelly could be an actual midfielder in terms of how comfortable he is. And also, you can always tell, like how certain a player is by how quickly the senior players trust him in tight situations. And in our team, he's like already right up there in the pecking order of guys who get the ball in very, very difficult situations. When he's in the middle of the park, there's 2 or 3 players surrounding him, and they're close to closing him down. They'll still pass him the ball. Rice will still pass him the ball in that situation because they feel comfortable that he's secure enough to find an out or dribble past or drop a shoulder or like pro moves. He's already got some pro moves unlocked. And also Saka's got to be careful too, man, because bro, this guy Ethan, bro, he's come fully loaded. 17-year-old fully loaded. But he's come out of the pit my ride garage fully loaded. Popcorn machine in the boot, spinning rims.
Do you know about Skelly? Yeah, more than just the technical ability on the ball in terms of he's good with the press and whatever. Is bruv, he's 18 and he's strong. Like for a kid that's built like he is, bro. Last week, Morgan Rogers, he bullied, bro. Foden got absolutely ran over in that game, bro. He got smoked. Yeah. Skelly didn't give him a respite. Rogers last week, when he plays against us, what does he do, bro? He runs through our midfield. Skelly put him on ice, bro. It was, bro, that's what I rate about him. Like, he's 18, but he still can mix it with the big men. Do you get it?
Bro, don't know what it is here. Maybe even all the coaching staff have kind of been taken aback by his development, because in a weird way, like his development, this speed has already rendered our summer signings, 2 of our summer signings, kind of redundant already, man. Like Marino and Calafiori, like you think of what this guy can do, and he can kind of run the channels, join the attack on the left-hand side. He's also a lockdown defender, even though it's not his primary position. He can comfortably drop into midfield, and he plays at a much quicker pace than Marino does. Like, the adaptation level is already there. Like, he plays the ball at speed. He's not a lingerer. He's not Windows 95 Marino, bruv, who takes 20 minutes to load up the next pass, breaking down every attack we're on. Oh yeah, he's a duel master, but he's getting bodied left, right, and center because it takes a while to acclimate to the league. So this is the managerial, and it just kind of further downgrades are already shit window, in my opinion. The summer window, shit window. It just makes it even look even worse. I like Calafiori. I think he's got CC. He's a good attacker. I think he's got a future at the club if he can sort his fitness out. But this guy's the mainstay.
I think he's a better centre back than a left back, Calafiori. That's his main position, anyways. But just want to talk quickly about City before we wrap it up. Do you think? Obviously, they got Marmouchian, who obviously is early doors, but he does look like a lively, like decent player. They got that Uzbekistani centre back. They've just signed a midfielder from Porto. Do you think next year it's just back to how they've always been, or do you think this rebuild is gonna take a bit of time?
Isa, what do you think, man?
Nah, man, definitely not back to. Bro, they have a lot of problems in that team. I think I can't see them. If they're signing wisely and signing the right players, I think another 2 seasons till they get back to where they are, because they have a lot of washed players. I think their whole back 5 needs a change. Obviously, Ruben Dias has been out. He's probably the only one, and Guardiola, in that back 5 that I think probably will stick moving forward. The DM positions, obviously Rodri will come back. They need another central midfielder. I think they need 1 or 2 wingers. And Edison, I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess Edison's all right for now. But besides, let's say Edison, Diaz, Guardiola, and Haaland, they need a lot of players. So everyone's just either aged or washed, or even Nunez at right back, bro. Horrific player, bro. So bad.
What about Pep? Do you think he made a mistake staying on for 1 more year? Do you think he should have called it quits and dipped?
Yeah, I think so. But you know,
if he wants to manage, where would he go next? What would be the next move for him?
I don't know, but maybe just take a bit of a break. He's
Brazil,
been in
bro.
management.
That's the next job.
He's stubborn, isn't it? He's stubborn. He can't leave a team like this. He can't leave City where they are. He has to prove a point.
Do you know what I think? One
And
mistake
also-
City made yesterday. Sorry, one mistake
No,
City I
please.
think made yesterday. Yeah, is I think they came into the game thinking, yeah, you're Arsenal. You're gonna play football. We're gonna play football. It's all gonna be nicey. But I think the Arsenal players, they had something waiting, loading for them from the last game, and that's why from the jump, Gabriel was on smoke. And like this game like meant more to the Arsenal players than the City players. You can tell, bro, that they weren't up for it. Usually City, they're up for the smoke, innit? And they just said it. I don't know, man. They just look tired, bro. All of them, bar Haaland, to be honest. I actually felt sorry for Haaland. Felt like he was doing it all on his J's, bro.
Yeah, bro. That I don't know, man. Bro, even if you look at their bench, their bench fucking stinks, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They need a big rebuild.
I think it's gonna be a multi-window rebuild, man. I think
I
it's the
agree.
same. It's just a very similar situation to when Fergie left United. You know, he left it knowing that several guys in the same age category were all getting simultaneously washed together, and I think Pep's staying because, like, one of the criticisms that's levied against him is that he's not really handled like major rebuilds before. He kind of gets a team in their pomp, and then you know, he's got some, you know, elite pieces coming into their primes, and then, you know, he dips when he runs out of battery. And I think maybe he wanted to commit to seeing the transition and leaving the club in good hands. But either way, fuck City. Nobody really cares. We move.
Yeah.
Yeah.